Imagine seeing you guys here.
I'm Kelsey, that's Tim, and this is our rolling home Dusty. We hit the road full-time a few years ago to follow our dreams of driving around the world, and we headed south.
We did it.
COVID brought us back to the States, but there is plenty of adventure to be had here while we wait out the pandemic. So come along and enjoy this crazy ride we call life. Welcome back. Last time we stopped for the night here, near the Canadian border. In the morning, we woke up, made some coffee, and kept on making tracks for the border. It was a beautiful day, and even though we were technically seeing things we had already seen when we drove into Alaska, with the snow, it all seemed new. It wasn't long before we reached the border.
Well, we made it across the border, and we were randomly selected to do another COVID test. So we have to now, it's a self-test, but you have to mail it via FedEx within 24 hours of entering Canada, which means we have to go all the way to Whitehorse within 24 hours. So we could spend a night if we want to, and then as long as we make it into Whitehorse early enough. But that's kind of a pain.
So there goes the idea of catching a bush plane at Haynes Junction.
Yep, that sucks.
Yeah, it's crazy that it's FedEx. You think it would be like their normal mail, their post, because the border we crossed at, there's not a FedEx for, is it 300 miles? 350 miles?
Yeah.
So they're like, you cross the border and they're like, and keep going, because...
Yeah, like if we cross, it sucks. Anyways, we have to do that. Fun. COVID, traveling, fun.
Yeah.
That's the update for now.
Okay.
Bye.
I'm gonna drive.
The sun broke through for a few hours that afternoon. Sadly, we couldn't stop to enjoy it. We had to get to Whitehorse to take and mail our COVID tests, but it sure was pretty to look at.
The weather is just not the time of year. We hit Alaska, I feel like, almost perfectly.
Yep,
a few things
right on
were
that
closed.
tail end, yeah.
And then when it started snowing and raining and got foggy, it hasn't really let up. And so we're just going to drive south until we see the sun again.
Yeah, pretty excited to see the sun again and be able to enjoy being outside and not be soaking wet. Left you, I think, when we were telling you that we had to get a COVID test once we had crossed the border, and we did that.
How many days ago was that, you think?
3 or 4 days ago. So it was kind of a bummer because we had to miss what we were hoping to get to do is stop in, I think you say Kluane, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but we were hoping to do a flight there, and we couldn't because of the timing to get that done.
We had to race to get to Whitehorse, which was the only town big enough to ship this thing within a day or whatever. But sorry, it has been raining, and so we would have had to have hung out in Kluane or Kluane or Kluane.
I don't know how you say
but,
it.
But, you know, it's been raining snowing first, and then it turned to rain. And for like almost 7 days straight.
Yeah, it's just been wet.
So we've been filming and been driving, which is kind of nice in a way, just because I like driving. We've taken some sort of back highways. We took the 37 south.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous drive. It's
beautiful.
Really, really pretty. But yeah, we've just been enjoying like getting some miles under our belt and editing and so we haven't filmed much, but we are getting close to getting back into the U.S. So we thought we would update you guys. But yeah, we're almost back into the U.S. and we're gonna look for some dinner and find a place to camp. That's the plan. Well, we made it back into the good old US of A and stopped at a little brewery, got a burger, which was delicious, and some beer. And then we drove out and found some BLM land, and we have a pretty epic campsite right now. And it stopped raining. And yeah, pretty happy with our luck tonight. I'll show you around because it is gorgeous. Pretty amazing. What do you say, Tim?
Amazing. So good. First non-foresty area we've been in, and I love it.
The healer might come today. The healer might come and take. The healer might come and take away the pain. He might come and take it all away. The healer might bring the rain. The healer might leave you in a hurricane. Oh, but keep breathing on the pounding waves. It might come and take it all away. The healer might come today. The healer might. Oh, when you feel like coming, your body break. We aren't in our final phrase. Come hold me. Hold me. And I know that we're still gonna die someday. But would you come and take it all away?
Well, we woke up the next morning, and after a lot of discussion on what we should do and where we each wanted to head, we came up with a harebrained scheme. We had decided it sounded like a good idea to head for Baja. It was only 1,500 miles away, and there was a race happening. I mean, what more can you ask for? Friends, the beach, tacos, and a race car? So we were off. Good morning. We ended up driving a long day last night. We camped not too far off the freeway, just a national forest area. You can still hear the road, you probably can hear that. But nice and quiet, no one around, besides hearing a little bit of the freeway over there. But back on the road this morning. Well, we just did a quick hike
Flies.
in the City of Rocks.
City of Rocks is
Really
awesome.
pretty.
This is something that a friend Dave in Salt Lake area mentioned was pretty neat. Never heard of it. And it was just a little detour from the highway, and there's just people rock climbing.
Yeah, if you're into rock
everywhere.
climbing, this is a place to come.
Makes it, and if you're not, it'll make you want to get into it.
Yeah.
It's one of those really picturesque places you just want to spend more time exploring every nook and cranny.
Yeah, really cool area, and it was so nice to hang out with friends as we're kind of crossing paths.
Yeah.
Got to spend a little bit of time.
Yeah, first time we've seen someone since we ran into Jason, who's like a new friend in Alaska, but it's kind of cool. We haven't seen a friendly face in a while. So.
Yeah, well, lots of friendly faces, but no one that we've known before.
Sorry. Yes. Everyone's mean. As the person waves at me. Everyone's mean.
I hate you.
Everyone's mean and scary. Don't go outside. Never leave home.
Yeah, good stop.
Yep.
Now we're back on the road again.
Back on the road, headed for, I think, Salt Lake
City.
area.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we can get into there. We're hoping we can visit a neat place I've been wanting to visit for a long time,
Yeah.
but we'll see if it works out.
If we can, we'll take you guys along.
European didn't
Okay,
wave.
bye.
All right.
Well, I know that was a bit of a whirlwind. We sure were glad to be back in warmer weather. Thanks for watching, and come back next week as we make a quick stop on our way to Baja. I think you'll like it. We'll see you then.